see it in your eyes.
Maybe you are.
We can stay here forever.
I love winning tickets. It's on a Tuesday.
You may not know, Scott Robbins in the back, our Director of Sales at Luxe. Please say hello to him. Our head chef who helped prepare the food, and amazing. And of course our General Manager, Reginald Archambault, who's going to help walk you through and take you on some tours.
The chef always gets the big hand. You know, I'm just going to wear a white jacket. No, I think it's the jacket. I'm not really sure. No, listen, thanks to everybody. Thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
So we're going to get you some information. As part of our event and hosting you here tonight, we do have a little contest that hopefully our friends with Pollock has detailed for you. We have some handouts in terms of some writing to win a stay to stay here. A couple of things that I just want to point out very briefly. For those of you who do use social media, for this hotel, the handle here, which we hope that you get involved with, is Luxe Sunset Hotel, and my personal handle is Luxe Hotels VP, and certainly we are on Facebook as well. With that,
give it again, so we can write it down.
Sure. The handle for the hotel is Luxe Sunset Hotel for this hotel. And my handle is Luxe Hotels with an SVP.
LUXE.
LUXE, and then hotels and then VP. So let me go over the contest real quick. One of the promotions that we have going on with all of our Luxe hotels, and hopefully you've seen it in the media recently, we just announced our 4th branded Luxe hotel, which is the first one that's out of state. It's in Dallas, Texas, as we continue to expand our brand. We have 4 hard branded hotels, 3 in Los Angeles. This one, the one on Rodeo Drive. We're the only hotel on Rodeo Drive, and downtown, right across from Staples Center, and the one in Dallas, where Reg and I were just at earlier this week. But what we're doing is we're offering a package for a 2-night stay as part of our 360 package, which includes an upgraded room, breakfast, glass of wine, which comes from our owner's winery. He's from Australia, and it's kosher wine, which is really good. You might even be tasting some of that tonight. And from a technology standpoint, we have iPads for our guests, so people that can use that as well. So the catch is you have to write and file something by February 7th, and from that we will choose a winner that will get that stay here. So with that, you don't want to hear me, you probably want to see the property and experience more food and wine. I'll turn it over to Reg, and thank you all for coming.
Great, thank you.
And also, I should have mentioned this before, you probably noticed, Lisa Go Travel, Lisa and George are here, and they're making some videos. If you have a shy issue and you don't want to be videoed, please tell them, because they're very polite about it. And they have some consent release forms if that's something that you feel like you need to sign as well. It will go up on her blog and probably LACOT's blog as well. So thank you. This is Lisa right here.
And with that, we turn it over to Reg.
All right.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Now it's more lower.
No, I don't want it to be all work either. This isn't a big presentation. We want you to relax, just enjoy the reception. We're obviously passing wine and drinks. You can have whatever you'd like, though. A full bar here within our Luxe Lounge. So whatever you'd like for a beverage. And then we'll have past hors d'oeuvres and specialties from our kitchen throughout until 8 o'clock tonight. But anyone who's interested, you know, we're not going to do a whole tour of the property because we are on 7 acres, but anybody who would like to see a couple of our guest rooms to get you the idea of the layout, the size, the amenities, I'd be very happy to, you know, you don't need to, it's not requisite, just join me over here. Just take a quick walk down the hallway. I'll show you a couple of our rooms, and then we can just enjoy the rest of the evening. Okay. But again, we really appreciate you coming out, and if you have any questions either going through the course of the night or after tonight, please feel free to reach out to myself or Charles directly. Thank you very much.
So we're here at the Luxe on Sunset, and it's an exciting night in Los Angeles travel. I'm Lisa from Lisa Go Travel, and this is Jen from the Vacation Gals, and we're very excited to be hosting Johnny Jet later tonight. But first, we want to talk about the new awards that Jen won yesterday. Tell us what you won.
Thank you so much. The Vacation Gals won a few awards just yesterday.
I won an award for writing on the Vacation Gals about saving sea turtles in Costa Rica. This one for the eco-travel section of the awards. And my co-writer Kara won for something that she wrote about the Elaine. She wrote how to have a budget vacation at the Elaine, which is a very pricey hotel run by Disney on Oahu. And then the blog, The Vacation Gals overall, just took the bronze as one of the best independent travel blogs of the year. And the gold and the silver went to friends of ours, so it's very nice. We're very happy about this. And now I'm very happy because the Los Angeles Consortium of Online Travel and We Say Go Travel are about to have a pretty fun party here.
Yes, so soon we'll be taking you in to see the Luxe Hotel.
Come on in, I'll hold the door. We'll start in this room here. So it's really a two-room, there's two rooms. This happens to be a connector, but they're two separate rooms. But they can be purchased as a connector. So this room here is what we call the Junior Executive Suite. So it's 700 square feet, and you have your private, private, but your separate seating area. You can't really see it at night, but there's a small, all of the rooms have small patios. And then California King bedroom. We recently just got all new, let me think, Serta mattresses. So all new Serta Presidential Sleeper mattresses, and new carpeting and new soft goods throughout. Large bathroom with separate soaking tub and shower, stall shower. And the designer is Mary McDonald. So Mary McDonald is a California native, and she's done mostly residential work. And her idea was relaxed, beachy, and soothing. Everything's, it's not monochromatic.
When was the last time that the hotel was renovated?
2007 was the full renovations. But again, we just did a soft goods renovation, and we'll be putting in, this one is, we're putting in new, large, some larger flat screen TVs and things of that nature.
And this is a junior executive suite?
This is a junior executive suite.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally goes for about $329. So the rack rate on this is about $329.
That's a great price for this level.
Yeah, it's accommodation.
Yeah, and the other thing about this hotel is the service. It really is really good, really good. The staff is excellent, very engaged, always looking for ways to be of assistance, and very friendly. They're excellent, excellent. Really, some of the best staff, and I've worked at Four Seasons, Ritz-Carltons, and some really good hotels, and I think the staff here is the best I've had in any hotel. So next door here is just our, this is a superior room. This one happens to be a double-bedded room. So this is just over 525 square feet. And this is the smallest, this would be the smallest room we would have. So double beds here. These actually might be what I think these may have been queen. We've transitioned a lot of the double-bedded rooms over to queens too. So they're not just they're actually double queens, which is nice.
I'm sorry, what was the category on this?
We call it's double bedded, but they're double queens.
Double queens, yeah.
So that's nice. So you're not in this, if you just happen to be traveling with family.
This is the smallest room?
This is the smallest room we have.
Wow.
Yeah. There's no room smaller than this.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is just a superior room.
So that's the category, superior room?
No, double queen.
So would you
superior.
It's the category, the booking category is superior room.
That's correct. Yeah. These are depends on any given night, but could be anywhere from $249, $279. But we do have, in shoulder periods, we do have specials as well. The thing about these rooms is the bathrooms are much, obviously it's a much smaller product in the bathroom. It's more of I call it a galley style. It's just very, it's very limited. It's still adequate, but nothing like the suites. The suites are much nicer. And you can always, if you have availability, you book this room. You can always, at the front desk, at any time, you can always upgrade for $40. No matter what you book, your price, you get the price on this room. For $40, you can always upgrade to a junior executive. So that's nice, too. So we get a lot of repeat guests with that. They go for that upgrade because it's worth it. If you were able to get this room at, $249, $229, you upgrade to that room and you're way ahead of the game. And we have 57 suites, so of the 160, so we've got a good amount of the junior executive suites.
Here we are at the Luxe with the fantastic chef Olivier, direct from France.
Direct, but
Not
a few
so
years.
direct?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm old news now.
You're not old news. You're fantastic. So what do we have tonight?
So we have Kumamoto oysters with a little ginger mignonette to go with it, little garnish. These are great. They are just the right amount of brininess and sweetness to it.
Kind of yin-yang.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right, good balance.
Balance.
That's tuna crudo. It's just lightly dressed, and a little Tobico caviar on top. And these are shrimp ceviche, little tortilla cups, and a little seafood items.
And is this, you put this out for our wonderful event tonight, but if people came to the hotel, is this what they would see?
A lot of it's part of our, I'm always experimenting new hors d'oeuvre and things for our upcoming parties. So that's, tonight we're trying a few things. And if people like it, I'll put it on the menu.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I'm here at the Luxe with Michael from South Bay Foodies. So, Michael, how long have you had South Bay Foodies?
Oh, goodness. I've been blogging now for probably going on 4 or 5 years.
Wow. And what do you mainly write about?
My focus is primarily on food in the South Bay area. And when I first started blogging, I found that there was a lot of information on the web for dining in Los Angeles, but not a lot of information for dining in the South Bay area of Los Angeles. So I really wanted to shine a light on the things that are really good to eat down here.
So tell us, what would be one or two of your top favorites? Is it more ethnic or it's more
It's
general?
a little bit of everything. Tin Roof Bistro is one of my favorites for freshness, for service, for the selection on their menu. It's just great, really good Californian fusion style food. It's really good.
And so when I go to your blog, am I going to see photos or reviews? What should I look for?
You're going to see a little bit of everything. You're going to see definitely pictures of some delicious, great food. South Bay, we love our happy hours. You're going to see happy hour information, discounts on drinks, and stuff that's good to eat for cheap prices. You're going to find reviews on restaurants in the South Bay, around Los Angeles, and even around the U.S. If I'm on the road and I find something that I like outside of the Los Angeles area, I'll mention that as well.
And do you have, I know it's hard to pick, people ask me, I've been to over 100 countries, so it's my favorite country, so I'm sure asking you what your favorite food is a terrible question.
It's kind of tough.
Is there something that when you're away is the first place you want to go back to?
I want to get Thai. I love Thai food. One of my favorite places, 3 Spice Thai. It's in Gardena, another South Bay city. And if I'm traveling, I look for Thai. When I come back to LA, I want Thai again. So yeah, that's one of my favorites.
It's also one of my favorites. Maybe we'll meet up in Thailand.
Yeah, maybe we will.
So tell everybody the name of your blog and how to find you.
SouthBayFoodies.com. South Bay, just like you might spell it, foodies.com.
MaryAnn, tell us about your amazing website. It's JetSet or JetSet Extra?
We are JetSet Extra,
JetSet Extra.
and we've been around for about 1.5 years. And we are all about the travel writer, explorer, adventurer, anybody who travels for a living or wants to travel for a living, that's who comes to our website. Or maybe not even for a living, but just as a lifestyle.
And I heard you're having a fantastic event here in LA in February.
We are, it's called the JetSet Social, and we have a panel of speakers. We have Johnny Jett, we have Stacy Dreyfus from Orchid Resorts and Escapes, we have Lee Abramonte, who's incredible. He is the youngest person who's traveled all over the world.
He is impressive.
He is very impressive and quite charming. And we have, who else? Jeffrey from TravelSquire.com is going to be there. We have Ashley Colburn from Takeoff. So some really fantastic, amazing speakers. And they're all coming to talk about how social media is changing the landscape of travel, how traditional media should embrace new media. That's our conversation.
That's fantastic. And so tell us again your exact website so people are looking for you.
It's www.jetsetextra.com.
So Kelley, we're really excited to hear about your fantastic website. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, AdventureLink is a labor of love, you could say. It's a site for booking adventure travel all over the world. And we want to basically change the way people view leisure travel options. We want to be able to get them out there and experience the world and be able to partake in whatever their dream is.
Great. And when you say adventure, am I thinking trekking in the Himalayas or relaxing, or how do you...
So that's what you would think with adventure. that it's something that is very strenuous and difficult to do. But in actual fact, it can be anything that's culturally engaging, physically engaging, or both. It could be a volunteer trip where you're helping out a local community and digging a well. It could be something where you're learning. It could be something like learning a second language or woodworking lessons. You name it. So we're really trying to redefine leisure travel around things that are experiential, where if you engage in these sorts of activities, you not only learn something and challenge yourself, but you meet wonderful people and you have these memories and experiences that are forever. And so our challenge is very bold and very big in trying to change people's perception of what travel is, because most people think, when they go online, they're conditioned to acting as a travel agent. And you go to Expedia or Travelocity, it's like, what city are you in? Where do you want to go? Do you want a hotel? Do you want a car rental? And our whole site is about what is it that you're passionate about? What is it that you want to do? And then all the logistics of the travel are done behind the scenes to make it really easy for you just to tap into these wonderful experiences. And they're for everyone. No matter what your budget is, no matter who you are, we have trips that match your interests.
So if I'm a solo traveler, if I'm traveling with children, you have trips for me?
Yes, we have.
And are you all over the world or just certain areas?
It's 160 countries. It's the largest database of its kind in the world. And it's all geared towards specific travel styles, what we call travel styles. So family or trips for women only, kids only, people that are on a budget, people that are looking for things that are luxurious. So if you're wanting to climb up to Machu Picchu, but you expect 5-star service, we have trips for you.
So you are you have lots of categories and everyone could find something there.
Absolutely.
And I love that you say that it's passion-based, because I think that's really important.
I think so.
And so people that are looking to find you, what's your site? How do we find you?
Right. So it's adventurelink.com is where you can find us.
Fantastic. I'm so excited.
Great.
I can't wait to go.
Thank you so much.
So, Elaine, we know each other from Meet Plan Go, and I heard you're starting your own chapter in San Diego. Tell me about it.
I am so excited. I finally convinced National Meet Plan Go to let us start a chapter in San Diego. So I want everybody in San Diego who loves to travel to come and join us.
Fantastic. And how will people find you? What's your website?
It's Meet Plan Go San Diego Meetup. It's a meetup.com/Meet Plan Go San Diego.
But what about finding you with the drive time? Tell us about that.
That's right. What got me about traveling is that I had to sit for long periods of time, and I'm a yoga teacher, and I was just suffering, and then I would have to spend this time recovering at the end of long flights or long drives, and that's no fun, and I was losing time that I wanted to spend playing or working, recovering from the travel, and I had to take care of myself. And so I found ways to work in small stretches and breathing techniques, and I worked with an ergonomic consultant and a physical therapist to find out what they did to help professional drivers, people who are quote-unquote on the road a lot, and to keep themselves working and successful and productive. And I wanted to help with other commuters to have that same knowledge too.
And I remember you did something with fly time. Did you fly to Auckland or Sydney?
I have been to Australia and New Zealand. I've been to a lot of places.
Did you do a course on the plane?
I did. I was flying to Fiji with a bunch of underwater photographers, and we were sitting in the Air Pacific flight in an upstairs area. There were 2 tour groups, and in between was this room that was about 8 feet wide by the width of the plane. And the stewards and stewardesses would come through, and I always tell people, if you're going to do these stretches in the aisle, make sure you don't get in anybody's way. And they were done with us, and my friend said after about 11 hours in the flight, we need to stretch. So I said, well, let's stand up here, and before you knew it, we were doing all kinds of stretches. We were pushing against the walls, and by the time we got down onto the ground, after a 13-hour flight, we felt great. And we were on a bus then for 2 hours, and we were able to get in the water that afternoon without any problems.
Wow, and so if I want to know more about your course and your workshops, tell us your exact website for those.
My exact website is drivetimeyoga.com, and the blog is tripwellness.com, and there's lots of tips for you there.
Elaine, that's so fantastic, and congratulations about Meet Plan Go San Diego. I'm sure it'll be very successful.
I'm so excited about the community of travelers, I can't tell you, so come and join us.
So, Johnny Jet, I'm so excited to meet you in person. I've heard all about your new show. Tell us about Johnny Jet and the Travel Channel.
Well, Johnny Jet is, I have a travel website called JohnnyJet.com, and it's evolved over the years, and now there's a show on the Travel Channel called Hotspots 2012.
Hotspots 2012. And is this a dream come true? Have you
Of course. I mean, who doesn't dream about traveling around the world, having cameras follow you, and sharing the secrets that you know?
And were you always just this travel enthusiast? Have you been like you just showed up and were a traveler?
I used to be afraid to fly. You couldn't
No
get,
way.
Yes. You couldn't
You
get,
were afraid?
I was afraid to get on a plane.
And so what happened?
It's a long story. My asthma doctor in Connecticut gave me too much medication, and then I got off of it, and then I was afraid to travel internationally because I didn't know if I'd be able to breathe.
Well, that's pretty scary. People do want to breathe.
Yes.
So how'd you overcome? That's a big fear.
You know, it's a long story, but I went to a homeopathic doctor.
Can we find it on your website?
Yes.
Okay.
But I got weaned off of it, the medication. It was just too much medication.
Wow.
So now I got cured of asthma, by the way, by a Chinese doctor in Malaysia.
Wow. So you went traveling and you gained health and perspective, and now you're an advocate.
I'm a better person.
You're a better person.
And a healthier person.
And what do you think when you say you want, to share about travel? What do you want people to know about travel?
I just think the big thing is that I used to be afraid to fly, afraid to leave the house, afraid to leave the country, and there's so many people who are like that. So you got to get out and see the world, because obviously the world will be a much better place. That's the case.
And I know for myself, I've been to over 100 countries. People ask me, what's your favorite? So I won't ask you what's your favorite, but if you can go anywhere, do you have a favorite place that you just...
It all depends on the time of the year.
Like
right now, I prefer warm weather. So I just got back from Asia this week. I love Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand. I love Australia, the South Pacific. In the summertime, I want to be in Europe or the East Coast, Nantucket.
And is there anywhere on your list that's still a place, like kind of a pinnacle that you haven't gotten
I've never been
yet?
to Bali.
Really?
Never been to Egypt. So those are my top two. And I've never been to the Great Wall of China.
Wow. Well, I have a secret Great Wall of China tour to tell you about.
Well, I'm all ears.
Okay, great. All right, well, good luck with the new show. It was so nice to talk to you.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
And tell me one more time, if I want to find you on the internet, what's your site?
JohnnyJet.com, and I'm on Twitter at JohnnyJet, which is JohnnyJet.
So, Jayme, I was thinking about when you and Zuir told George and I all about Morocco, and we went after hearing all the great information from you. We had such a good trip, and now I heard you're leading a group trip to Morocco.
We are leading the most special, magical Marrakesh retreat, and we are so excited. We led one last September, and people just had the most amazing time that we thought we have to do it again. And it is, talk about a trip that you're going to be talking about forever. It is exotic. It is so special in that we're doing a yoga class every morning with one of the best yoga teachers in all of Marrakesh. I'm giving a life enhancement class every day. We're staying at the most amazing 300-year-old. Well, and you've been into the old city of Marrakesh, so this is a restored, beautiful riad, incredible food, a Moroccan cooking class. We have day trips to the mountains, hiking in the Atlas, and beautiful waterfalls. Did you go to Ourika Valley?
We didn't quite there.
Okay, but anyway, you know how beautiful those mountains in that area. And then we're going to Essaouira, which is in the coast.
Oh, I love Essaouira.
So beautiful. And of course, we're going to go to the historic tour all around Marrakesh. And it's just really one of the most special trips. And of course, my husband is Moroccan, as you know. So he is on the ground helping us, translating everything. And the food is divine. So I am so excited. And I have a couple spots left.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
What are the dates?
The dates are April 20th to 27th. We're going to meet in Marrakesh. All airport transfers are taken care of, so all you need to do is get your airfare, and everything else is included. And they can come to my site, and you'll see the whole write-up of our Marrakesh retreat.
And one more thing is you have a fantastic book about Feng Shui, so say the name of your book.
So my book is called Feng Shui Your Life, and it's all about life enhancement and creating positive energy in your home, in your life, and in your entire existence. So anyway, I'm very excited about this trip. It's really a special time for me to be with a small, intimate group of people and just be able to connect and have really an amazing time. So I feel blessed to be going, and I would love anyone who wants to come and feels like that would be their calling to come on this trip with us.
Wow, well Jayme, I'm so excited. You'd have an amazing, memorable trip for your lifetime to travel with you and Zuir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is
is Red Goddess Rising, my spiritual travel memoir. It came out just this last week, and I'm very excited about it. It is about my experiences traveling up the Nile in Egypt. I have been leading trips up the Nile and co-leading trips up the Nile for a bunch of years. I'm about to be on trip number 17, but it's also a story about my own spiritual awakening. I started out as an atheist with a terrible fear of death, and through my spiritual awakening, the first trip that I had to Egypt, I healed that, and it changed my entire life. And I don't know why it happened, but I am really grateful, and it's what led to me leading trips today. So anyway, it's a lot of travel stories, experiences of people who have also been with us on trips and their spiritual awakenings too, and then it's my own personal story. My husband and I have a company called Spirit Quest Tours. We do what we call life-changing spiritual travel. So in addition to our Egypt trips, which are kind of like our core, we also do trips to Bali. I lead an Eat, Pray, Love trip to Bali. We have our next one going in April, and then we do a bunch of different trips. You can go to spiritquesttours.com and check it out.
Each of these is good, a ticket for 2 people to enjoy the museum. So the first one is going to Carol, last name starts with an M. Martinez. Carol Martinez. Yay! Oh my Carol, where's she?
Must be present to win.
Must be present to win. Okay. MaryAnn B. Is MaryAnn walked away, but can I be her representative? Yes. She's still here? Sure. Yay! Okay, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And Elise Glickman. Is she still here? Elise? I saw Elise.
Elise?
Is she in the window?
Elise! You're a winner?
Yay!
And if the winners will come up, I'm just going to take a picture for the skirball. So Jane, come up, and Elise, come over here.
Oh, thank you.
And Margot Black. Yay! Not use them. Thank you. And Rachel Madison.
Wait, that's me again.
Are you winning? You guys? Is somebody else? Well, I took MaryAnn. So. Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Somebody else.
But I need another random number. Jen. I need one more. Where'd she go? Jen. 52.
31.
I know it's between 1 and 26. I need one more number. Rachel won twice.
What?
Okay.
How about number 1?
But she wants somebody else. 26.
Oh, that's Jen. No, I wasn't. 26. Halle. Yay! Halle has a brand new book about Egypt, Red Goddess Rising. Thank you. And then whoever said 1 is a good idea, so we'll do Bruce Murray. Is he still here? Bruce? Come on up, Bruce. Oh, no. And let's do one picture for the skirball. You'll hold all your tickets up.
When does this expire?
I don't know if it does. Will somebody take a picture for us? Coming in the picture? Yeah, why not? You want to take it? Thank you. Here. Johnny, come be in the picture. All right, hold up your tickets. Jane. Hi, Margo. Hey. Oh, hi.
Make sure I got the branding. Make sure it's right side up. Yep.
Yay. Will you send me a copy? Sure. Oh, mine's upside down. Do another one.
I have to say, this is like literally the best travel event I have ever been to in my entire life.
Really?
I met amazing travel bloggers. I met wonderful travel writers. I met people that I felt like, literally, I felt like every single person in the room was a valuable connection for me and for our business, which is spiritual travel. We have Spirit Quest Tours. And everybody was so excited to meet us and to exchange information, and I felt like every person in the room was just a really incredible person, and you're the most incredible of all of them. This was a great event, really. Thank you.
Wow, well, I can't wait for the next one. I also thought everyone was so interesting and was really fantastic.
Yeah, and the next one, I mean, we'll be the first people to sign up. Oh, and I won tickets to the Skirt Ball, which is awesome. So that was great, and the food was wonderful. And we're sitting right now in the lounge of the Luxe Hotel, which hosted the event. So there was terrific food, there was terrific wine, there was a terrific venue. The people got tours of the hotel. I mean, it was really a first-class production. So good for you.
Thank you. Thank you. See you at the next event.
Yes, I'll see you there.
So what did you think of the event tonight, George?
Well, I love the jazz musicians tonight. Can we pan to them?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Studied under Joe Diorio from GIT. They were talented, very talented. And played Martino at the request like that. Pat Martino.
And what about the travel event? Did you talk to some nice people?
I really did, yeah. I talked to Rachel, and she was very enthusiastic. Did you meet her as well?
I did.
And what did you think of her?
I thought everybody was really interesting tonight, but the one thing that was one of my favorite things is I got some feedback. I told someone that, I told you, wow, I'm so excited on YouTube. We had 8,000 views, and you said, yeah, but it's not 1 million. But a nice PR lady told me, it's okay, you have to walk before you could run.
That's true.
So we had a great event with travel bloggers and PR people and hotel people and writers, and everyone was so friendly and people that just want to go travel. So come join us for our next event.